Hello everyone, this is Demon981, and here bringing you another video. Now, in my last video, I made a very interesting question. What is your deepest wish and or desire? That is because, as the title suggests above me, see, I'm here making a list of what I believe to be the top 8 wish-granting beings. In other words, these are the creatures, or gods, or whatever, or you want to call them, that are able to grant them the wishes and or desires of anyone and who manages to come in possession of said beings. Whether they be fairies, genies, I don't know, multiversal beings of infinite power, or take your pick. Now, I'll say this right off the bat though, there's going to be a little bit of explanation. And I might pause this in order to look up some stuff about these guys, because it's been a while since I've seen any of the stuff about them. So, without further ado, let's get on with the list. And at number 8, it's a tie between Lampmon from Digimon and Jirachi from Pokemon. Now, I don't really watch Digimon all that much, so I can't really tell you anything about Lampmon other than he kind of looks like your standard genie. And he's able to grant the wishes of whoever releases him from his lamp. As for Jirachi, according to Bulbapedia, a legend states that Jirachi will make any wish come true that is written down on a note and attached to its head when it wakes up after 1,000 years slumber. In fact, there's even been a movie made about it, of Jirachi, and how powerful it can be. And again, it's been a long time since I've seen Pokemon, the original series, actually, not Sun and Moon. And before anybody begins, I don't think Koopa counts as a genie. I think he's more of a dimensional portal cousin in Pokemon. Now, number 7, Experiment 267 from Lilo and Stitch the series. Now, this experiment made by Jumbo Chichiba is actually one of, I think, its most unique works, as it's able to grant the wishes of anyone to come into contact with, or makes a certain wish for it on it. The only downside, well, okay, there are 2 downsides to this. Just one. And first off, Wishy-Washy, which is the name of the experiment, by the way, has like a little bar meter on its stomach. That basically tells you how many wishes it can make. And after it grants a wish, the bar goes down and down and down until that's it. Actually, hang on a second, I think Wishy-Washy meter can go back up. I just need the one particular. For instance, while I'm looking on that, oh, here it is. Okay, when the gauge is depleted, he loses his wish granting powers and is deemed useless. Well, that's pointless. That's done. Oh, and also he rejects the wish for more wishes. I've got to bring that up too. Some of these guys can't do that. Um. Oh yeah. Also, wishy-washy. He tends to make wishes that kind of have a non-specific feel to them. Like, say, I want this to be the ruler of the world. You will get turned into a literal ruler. Or say, hey, I wish to be the hottest person on earth. You would pretty much burn yourself to death. And the same thing would kind of apply if you wish to be the coolest person. And I put wishy-washy on this list mainly because of the fact that Lilo and Stitch the series has kind of been a little bit of an interest of mine when I was younger. Because of all the unique experiments. But this one especially got me wondering a few things, like if these things were real, how long would it be until the human race was really in danger? Number 6, Shenron, or Shenlong, however you want to pronounce it, from the Dragon Ball series. Like series, I mean the entirety of Dragon Ball, all Dragon Ball Z, that kind of thing. The Dragon Ball franchise. And Shenron is supposed to be this omnipotent and godly dragon, and that can be summoned by collecting the 7-star Dragon Balls. Oh, and once they're collected and summoned, he's able to grant and one wish. And it could be virtually for anything except for probably more wishes, as I guess. And with a couple of entries on this list coming up, up, I want to point out the fact that Shenron can actually not only bring the dead back to life, but if they're killed again, and they can wish to be brought back to life numerous times. However, there's a downside. Once the wish is granted, the Dragon Ball will turn to stone and fly off to the different corners of the earth, where they'll will remain so for an entire year. And apparently, this is not a series-long gag every time the wish is granted. And especially since from the first time Shenron was summoned. Number 5. I miss this guy so much. We need him back in the Marvel. Genie from the Aladdin franchise. But I mean, the original Aladdin movie, and the TV series, and the 2 sequel movies. From the first and third movies, Genie was voiced by the late great comedian and Robin Williams, who was the perfect choice for the role. Oh, and it's because of this character I pretty much know the rules of Genie now. Oh, oh, to a T. Now let's see if I can get this right. Rule number one, and you can't have the genie grant wishes to kill anybody. Rule number two, so no wishes involving love, no matter what. And rule number three, a genie can't be used to bring back the dead. You can do it, but it's not a good sight afterward. Oh, and technical rule number four, no granting for more wishes. No, no wishing for more wishes. Which kind of sucks in a way, because once you use up the three wishes, and from this particular genie, he's basically stuck as your slave until, oh, no, I think that's it. As soon as he grants all three wishes, he's done ungranting anything, and he's stuck as your slave. Let's. And I have a lot of different thoughts about uh, what wishes did Aladdin actually make in the movie. Let's see. The first one was become a prince, and his third one. No, wait. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember. First one was become a prince. Second, he technically didn't even make. The third one was the wish to be free. And on that technical second wish, when Jafar tricked the royal guards to throw Aladdin into the sea, he technically didn't even wish for Genie to rescue him. Genie kind of did that on his own, kind of like getting out of the Cave of Wonders. So technically, Genie owes him a wish. Because a lot of people will argue, no, he doesn't. Aladdin made that wish just when he unconsciously nodded, said yes. But as for the TV series and in the film Return of Jafar, Genie was voiced by Dan Castellaneta, who's more famously known for doing a majority of the voices on The Simpsons, including Homer. Now, I like the movie of Return of Jafar. It shows that Genie's actually more of a well-developed character than just comedy relief. But in the TV series, I have to kind of say it differently there. Genie went from being a pretty a funny character, he is kind of being obnoxious and annoying. Especially in that one episode where he split into 7 different personalities that he has, and his most normal personality, I have to say, is his wisdom, which seems to be the most sane in all of them. I mean, even for his crazy personality, it's too insane. Now, from Aladdin and to number 4, we come to what I would like to call one of my favorite genies. He's up there with the top 4 or top 3. It's Desiree from Danny Phantom. Let's face it, guys. If you ever came across a genie like this, it's you would have certain thoughts. Now, according to the episode that she originally debuted in, and she was once the harem girl owned to a wealthy sultan, and who after years of serving him, in one way or another, she was rewarded and with a palace of her own. However, she was sentenced to exile by the sultan's wife, where she died of a broken heart in apparently old age. And somehow her spirit turned into a genie. So now, whenever she hears the words "I wish," she'll grant and said desire, while also kind of putting a little monkey's paw spin on it. You know, what I mean. Like, wish for something, you'll get it, but not in the way you want it. Kind of like one of the entries, as explained, into another character coming up. All I can say is, for a genie, like for a ghost slash genie, Desiree is really powerful, as she has no limits on her wishes. In fact, the first time and Danny he encountered her, he had to wish to capture her, or instead of just sucking her up into the ectothermos. And yeah, I know what it's called. But she's been shown in various episodes was after that. But if there's gonna be a remake or a reboot of Danny Phantom, I want them to bring her back and then show more episodes with her in it. Because now she's my favorite ghost of the entire her character selection. Yeah, even more than the Box Ghost. And Ember McLean. And Desiree seems to be high up there on my top favorite genies. Number 3, Steve. And this one's not a real shocker, because they come with a lot of rules. They come with certain limits, and in order for them to stay with you, you have to keep them in complete and utter secrecy, or else things can go horribly wrong. And that would be every fairy godparent and the Fairly Odd Parents. I say every fairy in the show because, well, Cosmo and Wanda aren't the only one, of course. There are numerous fairies throughout the entire series. Isn't all of them follow the same rule? Well, which is brought into existence by a rule book called The Rules, which shows every rule, law, and legal statement on what they can and cannot do. In other words, wishes they can and cannot grant. And I think with Genie's rules, there are certain things and fairies can grant. Like, no wait, did I say can grant? And I can't. In other words, like, for example, the no love of faith wishes. I'm not sure fairy happens. You think? I think. I don't know. Good question. Is Cupid considered a fairy? Not like that kind of fairy though. I meant like a fairy godparent. They can't Can't be used to kill anybody. They can't be used. Oh no, I guess it can be used to bring back the dead. And you can't make any wishes through them in order to get rich. Because that would be illegal for some odd reason. Do it magic. How on earth would that be illegal? Oh, and apparently every wish that you wish away, it gets put into a file system. Unless you're Timmy Turner, or in which case you've made more than your fair share of wishes that they have their own island. And where they plot to get rid of you for good. Now, of course, the most well-known fairies throughout the entire series are first Cosmo, Wanda, Pooh, and Wandissimo. Cosmo and Wanda uh, kind of screw up every now and then with their job, but in a way they're trying. And I haven't even seen the new episodes of Fairly Odd Parents in such a long time, and I completely forget about it. Now, in number two, we come to another Fairly Odd Parent character who also grants wishes. And he's also on my top 3 Genie's list. He's like between. No, I put him further down at number 3. At number 2, it's Norm from The Fairly Odd Parents. Voiced by Norm Macdonald himself. Well, Norm is a sleazy con man of a genie. His rules on the wishes he grants are kind of interesting in a way. Not only are they rule-free, which means if you have fairy godparents who have certain rules for their wish granting abilities, Norm can basically grant those wishes without any problem. However, there are certain, and shall I, how can I put it, gray areas that need to be discussed. Like, for example, like most genies, he has the ability to grant 3 wishes. And in the Fairly Odd Parents special, Fairy Idol, guess what show that's supposed to be based off of. So Norm explained to the mayor of Dimmsdale how his wishes are mostly used. First one is usually plain and simple, like for something to eat. Its second wish is for something and life-changing and huge. Like for your second wish, you could say, "I wish I was president of the United States. I wish I was the richest man on earth." Half of your wish will be absolutely perfect. That your life will be the best it's ever been. Then all of a sudden, it's gonna come crashing down on you like 100 tons of bricks, up to where everybody hits your guts, you're dirt poor, or everything and you bought with your money gets repossessed, and you go to jail because of some technical foul. So let's forces you to use your third wish, which is, "I wish I never met you." Afterward, Norm is sucked back into his genie, and sucked back into his lamp. It isn't like your traditional little genie's lamp. This is an Arabian oil lamp. I guess is what it's called. You know what I mean, like the one in Aladdin. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's more of a lava lamp, which is actually kind of unique. I've never thought of a genie actually living in a lava lamp. Oh, and there's also one more thing too. If you have Norm and you use two of your wishes already, you can actually wish for a third. More wishes with your third. As demonstrated when Mr. Crocker comes into possession of Norm's lamp after it's sent back to him from Canada. Go figure, eh? I'm sorry. But yeah, this is like one I don't know those situations where or if you screw up so bad, you can ask for more wishes to try and make it right again. But of course, Norm gets sick and tired of Crocker constantly failing and to get rid of Timmy Turner, or to the point where he actually goes to Timmy and confesses it. And look, I royally screwed up here. Or, or I have been stuck with your crazy teeth. And to the point where he's driving me nuts. Look, here's my lamp. What do you know? You get three wishes. And he actually makes a few suggestions on what activity you should wish for, except for one's always ignored, and we all know what that one could be. Now, for my number one choice, I have to say this is like one of my favorite characters throughout of the entire series he's in. For many reasons. He's the most likable character not only among the characters within the series itself, but I think a lot of people like this guy because he's so unique. Before he ever showed up, we've never seen him in anything like him. And that is Prismo from Adventure Time. The Wish Granter himself. Well, Prismo is an omnipotent and celestial being that is able to grant people wishes, which kind of also have a monkey's paw. So unless you're very specific in how you want something and done, you're gonna get something screwed up afterwards. And when we first see Prismo, oh, he pretty much tells Finn and Jake, hey, you see that guy wearing a dead man's skin? Weird, eh? It's totally disgusting. And he just basically tells Finn and Jake to get the witch wish for the extinction of all life. It's like it's no big deal. Well, after Finn makes his wish that the little witch never existed and disappears for a while, oh, Finn and then Prismos actually start hanging out until the cosmic owl shows up. Oh, you know, the Prismos segments of Finn the human and Jake the dog are actually more are humorous than the dark moments within what's going on in Finn's alternate universe. There's then, I think it was season 4 or season 5, I can't really remember. After Finn finds out that his father is still alive, but he's in the Citadel, well, he and Jake may go back to Prismo to see if they can go to the Citadel. Afterwards, Prismo pretty much tells Finn that it's not such a good idea. Because the Citadel is like this cosmic, interdimensional prison. In other words, if, well, actually, how can I explain this? Okay, this might be a spoiler for some people, who might not have read it or watched it up to that point yet. But Citadel's kind of like Impel Down from One Piece. It's supposed to be in this near inescapable prison where the baddest of the bad are sent. In other words, cosmic criminals such as, well, I don't know, people who create black holes, look for fun, and those who destroy planets and stars, or in the case of Finn's dad, as the biggest con artist in the entire universe. So Prismo overall generally agrees. Reluctantly agrees to help Finn and Jake go to the Citadel. By having them bring him a sleeping old man from a floating island that's shaped like an upside down duck, without waking him up. Finn and Jake manage to do this, and all of a sudden Prismo like, okay, wake him up. Wait, what? You just told us not to wake him up. Yeah, I know, but you can wake him up now. As it turns out, this old man is actually Prismo himself, or Prismo was physical self. Yeah, beforehand, Prismo was just like this pink shadow on the wall. And when I first saw it, I kept wondering, is it a really good idea for Prismo to count on this while the Lich is literally in the background? The Lich may not be able to do anything for a while, but it's not a good idea to tell them what you want them to do in order to get into the Citadel, while the ultimate personification of death is right behind them. And pretty much Prismo tells Postman Jake that the almighty wish granter is nothing more than the dream of an old man. And once he goes back to sleep in about 1,000 years, Prismo will return. And when all of a sudden the Lich wakes up Prismo and kills him. We don't see Prismo for a very long time. Not until the episode where kind of like Inception in a way. But long story short, Prismo is back near Adventure Time. And I haven't watched Adventure Time all that much, so I'm kind of lost in a way. Until the last episodes or whatever. But I hope you all enjoyed this video because I sure as hell did. And tune in next time as I do a little reaction video to what I have to say is my favorite YouTubers. Like the gameplay of my Yosh would be my favorite YouTube gamers. And I would love to meet one of these guys in real life. If only I knew where they were. Until then, this is Demon09 saying, see you till next time.